Have you ever felt that the more you try to pursue her, the more distant she becomes? Today, we're going to explore a completely different strategy, the art of ignoring to conquer love. If you've tried every way to impress her, but still haven't succeeded, maybe it's time to try doing nothing at all. It sounds crazy, but trust me, this method actually works. In today's video, we'll reveal simple yet powerful techniques to make her unable to take her eyes off you. These aren't just ordinary tips, but secrets distilled from the ancient philosophy of Stoicism about building self-worth and attracting others. It might sound counterintuitive, but if you want a woman to always think about you and long to chase after you, try ignoring her, but only after you've established an initial connection. People naturally crave what is hard to attain, and it is precisely this mystery that creates an irresistible allure. Become the goal she desires to achieve, and you'll see her striving to capture your attention. Just show a little indifference, and you will become the mysterious and captivating man you've always wanted to be. Imagine this. You meet a woman who intrigues you, and you really want to get to know her. You even manage to get her phone number. However, after a few interactions, you realize that she is not as interested in this relationship as you are. Meanwhile, you want to take this relationship as far as possible. You've tried everything, suggesting dates, lunch, dinner, concerts, you name it. But for some reason, she still won't budge. This is a typical example of the struggles many men face when approaching women who show signs of disinterest. So, you decide to focus on yourself, reduce the number of times you contact her, and start ignoring her. And guess what happens? Suddenly, as if someone waved a magic wand, she begins reaching out to you and showing interest. So, why is ignoring a woman so powerful? In this video, we will unravel that mystery together and explore 3 techniques you need to master to win at this game. Of course, we will also analyze the potential risks that could arise if you don't apply these techniques correctly. But first, welcome to my channel. I'd appreciate it if you could take a second to drop a like on this video and hit the subscribe button. It lets me know you're ready to change yourself to conquer this new challenge. Now, let's embark on the journey to discover the subtle art of attracting the opposite sex. So, does ignoring a woman really help you attract her? This is a topic that sparks a lot of controversy and piques many people's curiosity. Some view it as a playing hard to get tactic, a subtle strategy to make an impression, while others see it as a risky move that could even ruin your chances. But the core question everyone wants to know is, does it actually work? Does maintaining a certain distance make you more attractive in her eyes? Before applying this strategy, you need to understand that many complex factors are involved. Ignoring a woman doesn't always yield positive results. There are potential risks and pitfalls that you need to be aware of. In this video, I will point out the precautions to avoid unnecessary mistakes. A crucial piece of advice: ignoring should never be used as an emotional manipulation tactic. The most important thing is to find the right balance between showing interest and creating personal space. Remember, the ultimate goal is always to build a sincere and healthy relationship where both parties feel valued and understood. To better understand this concept, we need to explore the psychology behind the strategic act of ignoring someone. This tactic leverages the powerful principle of scarcity, a concept that has been researched and validated in social psychology. Essentially, we, as humans, tend to desire things that seem hard to obtain or ambiguous. It's like creating an aura of mystery around yourself, making others curious and eager to know more. We often want what we cannot have, and this adds emotional value to things that are elusive. Ignoring someone with intention is not just a simple act, it's a psychological strategy designed to spark curiosity and desire in the other person. When you don't appear overly eager or constantly available, you become a mystery that others want to solve. This can lead her to think that you are of high value, not easily accessible, and therefore worth pursuing. As mentioned before, people want what they cannot have. This is the crux of the matter. If, after trying to ignore her, she starts to drift away, it might mean she doesn't truly want you as much as you thought. However, this doesn't mean you should ignore her completely or come across as cold. The key lies in knowing when to show interest and when to keep some distance. Striking this balance helps you avoid being seen as arrogant or disinterested. In reality, if she is genuinely interested, she will continue trying to reach out to you. And if she doesn't, perhaps you have avoided an unhealthy relationship from the very beginning. Strategy 1. Focused pursuit. Focus on your own path. Let's start with the first strategy, focused pursuit. This is a tactic that not only helps in capturing her attention, but also enables you to grow as an individual in the most powerful way. When you concentrate on your passions, goals, and personal activities, you inadvertently shift your attention away from her. This creates a natural sense of mystery and makes her see you differently as someone with a rich and meaningful life. Imagine you are deeply passionate about an art project, fully engaged in your business ventures, or spending time learning a new language. She will notice that you are not the type to spend all your time and energy chasing affection. Instead, you are someone with a sense of purpose, knowing what you want and doing everything to achieve it. Stoic philosophy also teaches that we should focus on what is within our control, such as self-improvement, rather than trying to control things beyond our reach, like the emotions or attention of others. For example, if you love sports, spend time training or participating in marathons. If you're passionate about books, join book clubs or start a blog to share your perspectives. This way, she will see that you not only have an interesting life of your own, but also invest in yourself. This creates a powerful attraction because, according to Stoicism, the only way to find peace is to focus on the things we can control and let go of the rest. Strategy 2. Use strategic silence and the power of silence. The second strategy is to use silence strategically. Instead of always showing interest and immediately responding to every message or call from her, you can create a small distance, not to make her think you are uninterested, but to make her wonder and think about you more. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of calmness and emotional control. By remaining silent, you do not react immediately to every situation, allowing you time to think more clearly and make wiser decisions. For example, if she sends a message, instead of replying instantly, wait for a certain period before responding. This not only helps you avoid appearing too available, but also makes her wonder about you more. A well-timed pause can create anticipation and stimulate curiosity. She might start to wonder whether you are busy with other things or meeting someone else. The Stoics teach that emotions should not be revealed too easily. Maintaining a bit of mystery and controlling your own psychology is key. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you use silence strategically, you are truly reclaiming power for yourself and not letting emotions control you. Strategy 3. Create a sense of scarcity. The third strategy is to create a sense of scarcity, a principle proven effective in many situations. People tend to desire what is rare and difficult to obtain. This is why limited time or limited quantity products always generate excitement and strong desire. In relationships, scarcity is created when you are not too readily available or easy to access. This does not mean you should become cold or indifferent. It simply means you should keep something for yourself and not become a gift everyone can easily have. For example, consider the frequency and manner of your meetings or conversations with her. Instead of always being willing to meet her whenever she wants, create a bit of challenge by occasionally declining or rescheduling when you are busy. In doing so, you create a sense that your time is valuable and not everyone can easily gain your attention. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, taught that we should not cling to things outside our control. When you create a sense of scarcity, you are showing that you do not depend on her attention for happiness or fulfillment. This helps you maintain self-control and self-respect, which others often greatly admire. Strategy 4. Mysterious mindset. An approach that can be incredibly captivating when you want to make an impression and attract someone's attention. The mysterious mindset isn't just about keeping certain personal information to yourself. It's about creating an intriguing picture where others feel compelled to discover more about you. By sharing only parts of your life and leaving certain things unsaid, you pique their curiosity, making them want to learn more. A perfect example of this strategy is when you start dating someone new. Instead of revealing everything about yourself up front, you can choose to share only a few interesting stories about your life, work, or personal passions. This creates the feeling that there's more to uncover, encouraging the other person to spend more time with you to learn more. For instance, instead of detailing your daily work routine, you might say that you have a creative job you're passionate about and leave the rest to their imagination. This enhances your appeal because people are often drawn to things they do not yet fully understand. However, there are some important points to keep in mind when using the mysterious mindset. First, you need to be genuine. If you try to present yourself as someone completely different from who you really are, the other person will eventually notice, and it will backfire. For example, if you're not an adventurous person, don't pretend to enjoy risky activities just to make an impression. Instead, share things that truly reflect who you are and what you're passionate about, even if it's something small, like a love for reading or cooking. Being authentic and expressing yourself will create a more sustainable foundation for the relationship. Second, don't overdo the mystery. While withholding some information can make you more appealing, if you're too reserved or don't share enough, the other person may feel confused or lose interest. Imagine a conversation where the other person always has to dig for information and feels blocked by short responses. This will make them feel distanced and unmotivated to continue engaging. To maintain a balance, ensure you share enough to keep the conversation natural and not make the other person feel like they have to conduct an investigation. An example of maintaining this balance is when you engage in deeper conversations, you can share a personal story, but leave parts of it open-ended. For instance, you might talk about a fantastic trip you recently took, but not reveal all the details of that experience. This creates an opportunity for the other person to ask more questions, naturally extending the conversation and keeping their curiosity and interest alive. Third, be patient. Capturing someone's interest through a mysterious mindset is not a quick game. It may take time for the other person to get to know you better, but if you keep them in a state of curiosity, the wait will be worthwhile. For example, if you don't rush to share all your personal stories right away, you create more opportunities for future encounters to become interesting and memorable. This also helps build the relationship on the foundation of natural curiosity rather than the feeling of knowing everything too quickly. Thus, the mysterious mindset is not just about withholding information, but also about the art of suggesting and cultivating interest. By staying genuine, avoiding overusing mystery, and being patient, you create a powerful attraction without having to try too hard. Remember, the goal is not to make others chase after you, but to create an environment where both sides feel intrigued and eager to learn more about each other. Strategy 5: Self-improvement. A meaningful approach that not only helps you attract others, but also brings long-term benefits to your own life. Self-improvement is a continuous process of becoming the best version of yourself, including taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional health, as well as enhancing your overall quality of life. When you focus on self-improvement, you not only create positive changes for yourself, but also become more confident and attractive in the eyes of others. Imagine starting a regular exercise routine, eating a healthy diet, and spending time learning new skills, such as playing a musical instrument or speaking a new language. These activities not only improve your health and intellect, but also make you feel more confident and satisfied with yourself. This confidence is unmistakable. It is reflected in the way you walk, communicate, and handle daily situations. When others see that you're actively working to become a better version of yourself, they naturally feel drawn to you because genuine attraction always comes from confidence and self-assurance. Self-improvement also helps you steer clear of becoming needy or desperate for attention. When you understand your own value and are content with who you are, you don't feel pressured to rely on others to validate your self-worth. For example, if you are passionate about learning a new skill or participating in community activities, you will have less time to worry about whether others are noticing you. Instead of seeking external approval, you feel fulfilled by what you're doing and who you are becoming. So we've explored some subtle strategies to encourage her to pursue you, but remember, these tips are not about manipulating or controlling someone. They are meant to help you build confidence and self-worth. The key is to focus on yourself, become attractive from within, and allow others to see that you are truly worthy of love. Apply these strategies with sincerity, finesse, and patience. And don't forget, the ultimate goal is always a genuine and lasting relationship. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.